Okay, why don't we take Julie? She's on line B, and she is dealing with a cult-like situation.
Julie.
Hi, David.
How old are you, Julie?
22.
What can I do for you, Julie?
Well, I've been sober for 4 years.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And I'm pursuing the betterment of myself all the time on a daily basis.
I'm glad.
Which is wonderful.
That's good.
And a friend of mine who is also sober introduced me to this seminar, a weekend seminar. And I was very resistant to it for about 4 months and then decided to go ahead and do it.
Why was this presented in a way which resistance would be part of?
Her enthusiasm came across to me as persuasiveness and manipulation.
So, you have an obligation under those conditions to identify that.
I didn't.
Have you yet?
Tonight I did. Earlier tonight.
What did you do?
I addressed the issue of money being a factor in going away on the second advanced seminar.
You missed it.
What?
You see, you really missed it. What you should have done at the right moment is said, why am I feeling pushed into this? Why are you trying so hard to get me involved? Why do I feel that I must be in it in order to make you happy? Why do you have discomfort at the prospect of my not being involved?
Actually, David, I did address that.
And the response you got was?
She took responsibility for it by apologizing for her pushiness.
And then?
And then I agreed to what she was requesting.
What was that?
To go and do this seminar.
Well, that's the only reason she took responsibility for it.
Because I was agreeing?
Yeah. And what you do, since you obviously don't want to go...
How do you know?
Because I can hear it. Do you want to go?
That's what's going on right now.
Do you want to go? Yes or no?
Yes, and I don't want to spend the money.
You want to go?
No, I don't want to go.
Then say you don't want to go. Let me give you all the reasons in the world why a mature person doesn't do something. They say, I don't want to, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
When you're sitting in a restaurant and someone says, would you like peas with your potatoes? No, thank you. Very well. No one says, you've got to have peas.
But what I would say is, well, I don't know. Do you think I should have the peas?
Guess what?
What?
That's the lesson that you're going to learn from all this right now. Because not learning that lesson is making enemies of yourself and other people. Your weakness invites other people to control your life. Then what you do is you resist the control as a way of working out the anger I'm feeling at your mother. Is that too close?
Say it again. I'm resisting...
You invite other people in your life to control your life, and then you resist the control that they try to implement.
Oh, you got it.
And then what I said it feels like is that you're working out some anger at your mother.
Absolutely.
Then there we are. So tell me about your mother, and let's stop talking about things that don't matter. Controlling, eh?
Jewish mom, stereotypical Jewish mom.
What does that mean?
That means that if I'm not...
Wait, Jewish girls, alcoholic?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Why?
Well, that's already very deviant.
We're not religious.
That doesn't count most Jews aren't. I mean, that's utter rebellion. What did your dad have to say about that?
He freaked out.
I'll bet.
Yeah, I was in therapy at 16, and he freaked out.
Yeah, I bet you're angry at him for not standing up to your mother and letting her boss you around Mr. Week?
No, well, weak in not being present in our family. Yeah. And
you're angry at both of them?
Oh, yeah, very much.
Oh, well, listen, the point is the time has come for you to stop being angry by proxy. Just say to people what it is you feel and do whatever you want.
I feel like what I do is I say yes
You
to
didn't,
people.
no. Listen to me. I'm going to give you your life lesson very simply. Just say whatever you want to other people and do what you want. Say what you mean. And forgive your parents for being the way they are. They're not perfect, and they're never going to be any better. But to have your whole life run by an energy that is generated from a hatred of your mother's interference in your life is to make yourself forever her prisoner. Hey, Dr.
Breathing a little. Yeah, and...
Don't go any further. You don't need to know anything more than this to fix your whole life up. Forgive your mother and father for not being any better. Forgive yourself for not being stronger. Decide what it is you want and tell other people what you want and let the chips fall where they may. The truth is, nobody cares about you except people who want to manipulate you. And people who want to manipulate you don't care about you at all. Got it?
Got it. Thank you. You're wonderful.
You too.
Thank you.
I'm glad you're sober. Who else do we have?
Well, David, you hit the nail on the head there with her mother. How did you make that correlation?
I have no idea.
Just came...
Well, what it is I'll feel a pattern. And very often it's out of my mouth before I thought it through. And it's just a sense...
Instinct, huh?
No, it's just having done it so much, this feels like it's almost musical. You know, you hear where the chord is coming from and where it's going to.